Hey guys, so today I will be doing a skin tutorial. A lot of you guys have been asking for this, which I have two skin tutorial I have two skin tutorial videos right now, but I guess you guys want another one? So I figured, hey, why not? So I'm just going to quick take a screenshot of my avatar. This was requested by a lot of people, actually. I can't remember how my other skin tutorial exactly went. This might be exactly like my other ones. I honestly can't remember how they even went. I will leave the link in the description below. So here we are with our lovely image. And we are going to make a new layer, and I'll name it Face Highlight. So I'm just going to zoom in on the face of our avatar. And usually what I do is I start off with the basic highlights on the body and the face, and I get all of those out of the way. So I'm just going to use a brush, and I'll keep the scale at about 34. And you can kind of see on the avatar's skin where the highlights are. Most of the time, there's a little spot on the cheekbones. You can kind of see it. Would that be the cheek? Yeah, it's the cheekbone, I guess. Why not? We'll call it that. And if it isn't the cheekbone, oh well. There's always one on the chin. There's always one on the forehead. And there's always one on the nose, but I do the nose later on because I really blur these out. And there's always one right on the chest. I don't know why I named it Face Highlight. Just name it Highlight. You don't even have to name it. And then there's one usually right in here with collarbone. There's always some on the stomach, but I'm going to turn the scale up just a tad because the stomach one's a little bit bigger. And then the hip bones. And I think that's pretty much it. You can do some on the arm if you want to, but I usually don't. So now we're going to go to filters, blur, and Gaussian blur. And I turn the scale way up there to about 45-ish. Right now I have it at 43. And bam. And then you want to go to the layer mode and put it on overlay. I'm just going to zoom out. I think I'm going to turn the scale down just a tad because it's a little bright on some areas. So I have it at 61 for the opacity. So that is all done. Now I will do the nose. So the nose is pretty simple. Basically, you just outline the nose. Right now my scale is 10. So basically, you just outline the nose. And then I do the inside of the nose right here. So you're going to go to filters, blur, and then Gaussian blur again. And you want to turn the scale down again. And I put it at anywhere between 3 and 6. It all depends on what kind of snapshot you took and how detailed it needs to be. Somebody is asking me for a chat. Okay. That probably sounds really stupid. Okay. So now I just use my smudge tool and I move the lines until they're in the position I want them to be in. And then when I'm happy with what position they're in, I'll just turn the scale down a little bit. And right now it's at 48. So about 50%. And then I'm going to create another new layer, and I will highlight the white parts of the nose. There's one right here, there's two on the sides, and then a line that goes straight down the center. I go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur again, and I'll turn the scale up to about 5. And then, of course, go to the mode and go to overlay. And that's it for the nose, pretty much. Oh, look at this small dog. She's too cute. I love this girl. She's cute. Just saying. Okay. Now that my little cuteness overload is over. Create another new layer. And I'm going to turn the scale up to 18. And now I'm going to do the collarbone. You just want to outline the collarbone. And go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur. And put it at about 8, I'd say. That's what I usually do. And then, of course, go to the mode and overlay. And I'm just going to smudge the lines so they're a little more straight. So once you're happy with how the lines look, just go ahead and turn the opacity down until you feel it's good. And I usually put it at about 50% again. And make another new layer. And on the inside of the collarbone, I'm going to put white as a highlight. And apparently I can't draw lines very well today. And then go to Filters, Blur, Gaussian Blur again. Turn it up to about 20. And, of course, go to the mode and overlay again. So now the collarbone is done.